Hey y'all, what's up? This is Jesse Bose from the 19th hole. We're gonna start playing on our baby rookie account here. And when I say baby, I mean pretty baby. We're gonna look at the clubs here real quick. We got an extra mile 4, we got a Viper 6, and Big Dog 3, Saturn 4, Thorn 2, Skewer 4. We gotta have the Machete 5 and the 3 Malibu. So definitely pretty low bag here. This will be good for people who are playing lower accounts and do want to see what this course looks like from the perspective of a lowbie. So I'm going to try to talk my way through the shots as much as possible, giving you all as much information as possible here. And I do plan on using pretty much all quasars and pretty much quasars. I think I'm going to use a Katana here and there. If you are new to the game, I would suggest failing your first qualifying day to pick up the 199 qualifying special. You get 500 gems and I think it's like 25 Katana balls. Definitely a great deal. So definitely check that out, think about it, and we're going to go ahead and get started. Hole number 1 will be with the Quasar and Extra Mile, and we will be using the Viper for our second shot. That is the closest I can get to a sniper. Hopefully get that albatross. We came real close the other day, and see if we can maybe make it happen today. This is the opening round. We're going to play 9 holes today and play 9 holes tomorrow. That's the plan. I will be trying to play a pro account tonight around 9 p.m. Central. This is Thursday. So if you do have pro or just wanting to watch a stream, just that will be live, so you can join me there. If you are on Facebook and looking for a community, check us out on Facebook at Golf Clash the 19th hole. Just put it in the search bar and find us. We are a community that is geared towards the lowered members of the Golf Clash community, and we're always here to help. So for the first hole, we're going to go 3 top spin and 2 left spin for this shot. And we're not going to do anything but adjust for wind. 4.1 miles per hour is about one and a half ring of adjustment here. So let's see if we can make this happen. We did hit great left, but that should be okay. The only reason we have the left spin on this shot is for if we hit great to the right. That fairway does tend to slope a little bit towards the rough on the right side, so that left spin can kind of help guide your shot away from that rough if you do miss to the right side on the drive. Missing to the left side on this drive is usually not a bad thing as long as you are not aimed too closely to the rough to begin. As you notice, I pretty much lined up my shot straight up on that fairway to give myself a little bit of room left and right in case of a great hit. And that was with the Quasar ball. You could probably use the Navigator ball as well on this hole and probably even get away with a Marlin ball. Or even a basic ball like my opponent used, and you see how far he was able to hit his shot. I did not see what driver he used, but definitely good setup here. And he's going to be in position. So we're going to go with 3 backspin, which is all we have. And we're not going to use any side spin on this shot. You do see I'm at max club right here. And we do want to make sure we aim. I like to aim right on the right hand side of the hole. Like that. So now we're going to go for just a little bit over 2 rings of adjustment here. If we can get it. There we go. And we got to hit a perfect ball here. And we do, so we're going to be close. I have a feeling we'll be close. And oh, just on the right side. Man, so yesterday in qualifying, I hit the left side of the cup and spun around. Today I hit the right side of the cup and spin around. So if I'm looking at this correctly, that means either on the back 9 or weekend round I'm going to hit the albatross, which I'm fine with. I definitely want to hit the albatross on the weekend round. But as you see, it does come in a little bit hot. I will pull that shot back a little bit from the edge of max, I think. because I don't like the shot coming in quite that hot. And as you see, my opponent came pretty close as well. And there will be a lot of people just barely missing this shot or making it. So no matter what level you're at, you have a really good chance to albatross this hole. So we put it in, a little bit of lag there. I'll be right back. Let me turn down this radio in the other room. We definitely don't need YouTube telling me I'm breaking copyright rules, because even though it's in the other room, it does seem like my microphone will pick it up. So tied him here. We're going to go to a shootout, and we will play the shootouts for now. Even though some of these shootouts with the clubs I have are not very beneficial. So let's see. Let's go with that right there. 4 miles per hour on the Saturn is about, we're going to go with a 1.5 ring adjustment. And we will go with full curl as much as we can put on this club. And he hit it great left. That one's probably going to hit the rough. No, it didn't hit the rough, but not what we want. Y'all ever been like getting ready to take your shot and just like blink? Like your eyes blink right at the last second? Yeah. Annoying. I didn't know if I have enough time to let the needle go back, swing back the other direction. So he should beat us here on this shot, as long as he doesn't overplay the shot or underplay it. And he's going with the rough bump. Definitely a shot that you can take. I think it's a little bit more risky of a shot in this tournament. And let's see, he hits it great left and in the bunker. So I guess we will win this shootout. All right, so we're going to move on to hole number 2. And we're going to have our extra mile and a big dog, and using the quasar on this shot. So we need to change out the big dog, the Viper for the big dog, and then we'll be set. There we go. Everything else looks good, and here we go, hole number 2. So if anybody here watching the stream ever has any kind of question that they want to ask, I encourage you to ask it on the 19th hole. We have a lot of members there that are willing to help you out. Or if you want to send me a message on Messenger, go ahead and do that. Just friend me at JESSEBOOTH on Facebook. And if you go ahead and just send me a message on Messenger, I'll definitely try to help you out as much as I can. And if I don't know the answer, I've got some guys that will probably can figure it out and help guide you down the right path. And he's going to be in trouble. If you do go to the right side on this hole, you do want to make sure you take your drive from the middle to the right edge of that fairway. You do not want to go, you do want to bounce it about right in here and go up that way, not the way he went. But for us, we're going to go over to this fairway. Full right spin, and we're not going to do any top spin. Okay, no spin at all. We want our ball to land about right in there and just kind of roll. So 3.5 wind is, a little bit over a bar of adjustment. Or no, a little bit over a ring of adjustment for us. And hit it great to the right. I think we did that in qualifying as well, and we were okay. Yeah, we are. Important thing to know when you're setting up your drive is do not set up your drive too tight one way or the other. I like to try to leave myself 1 to 1.5 rings of leeway on each side of my drive. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you a chance to miss perfect and still be okay. Now, there will be certain shots where you do need to just be very close on the adjustment in order to make the shot, and the upcoming par 3 is an example of that. But most of the time on a drive, especially if you're an experienced player, you're just not feeling the perfect hit at the moment, which happens to the best of us. You do want to probably take more of the safe drive and allow yourself room for error. So for the second shot here, we're going to go 2 down, and we're going to go 3 and a little bit, 3 and a smidgen to the right. Okay, so 2 down, and we're going to go 3 and a smidgen to the right. Okay, for that. And we're going to aim our shot right on the left-hand edge of the green like that. Okay. Now we're going to adjust for the wind. 3.4 is about a little bit over a bar, a little bit over a ring. And we did hit that one perfect. Now, this one should be pretty nice. And, okay. So, from that, I mean, that's a good shot, and I'm happy with that shot. It looks a lot like the one I took in qualifying. I went 3 rings right in qualifying, so I added about a quarter of a ring for this first 9 holes. And I'm actually going to change and go at about 3.5 rings, or over a little bit, maybe a little bit more, to the right on the back 9. And basically what you're just doing is you're just adjusting your shots a little bit at a time, and I call it fine-tuning. You want to fine-tune your shots to a point where you're really close to the hole and giving yourself a really good chance, in this case, at that eagle. So we got the shot here. I'm just going to line it up middle of the cup because this is a pretty flat shot. And we hit it perfect. Great hit left or great hit right. Still would have gone in. Now some shots, chips like that, you may need to adjust depending on the type of green you're chipping on. So we got the birdie on hole number 2. Now we're going to move on to hole number 3, which is a Saturn Katana shot. And this is one of those shots where you have to really adjust your shot pretty close to the edge. So a perfect ball becomes very important for this next hole. So let's change out our bag real quick here, and then we will take our shot. And maybe get a little closer to that ace on this hole. I've got close a few times, but have not been able to do it since they have changed up this hole. So there we go. There's our Katana ball. We have our Saturn in. And here we go, hole number 3. For this shot, we are going to go full left spin and just a little bit like 0.5 top spin. Just enough to give that ball a little bit of a jump. And we are going to aim the yellow circle of our ball guide right along the edge of the rough line. And we'll get to watch a Baldy go first, apparently. And Baldy's going to go with the Quasar. If you don't have Katana balls, you can definitely use Quasar balls. And, the more curl you have on your club, the more freedom you have. The reason I'm using the Katana is because I'm using a much lower level club with not as much curl as I would like. So, when I don't have the curl, I'm trying to add a little bit extra side spin. Going at, he doesn't want to go that much top spin. Okay, so he's going to go 1 bar top spin and 1 in full left. And this is what I did on the qualifying. I still ended up okay in qualifying, but I did catch the edge of the rough line at the top of the screen. Right there, I don't think he adjusted his shot properly for the wind, and hopefully we don't have the same issue. Full left, 1 top. Well, 0.5 top. There we go. We're going to go like that right there. And then yellow on the edge of the rough line. I'm going to put my ball guide right there on the edge of that fringe like that. So when you have a 2.3, which is not going to be much at all, it's going to be basically 1 ring of adjustment. Okay, so now let's see if we can hit the perfect here. Hit the grate to the right, so we're probably going to be in the rough. No, we're not. And so with the perfect shot right there, that ball might have a chance of getting the ace. But that adjustment from 1 full bar of topspin to 0.5 is definitely, in my opinion, a pretty good adjustment. And we're going to stick with that for the back 9 as well. Just need to work on getting that perfect shot. Haven't hit many of those. We've hit a few of them, but not a lot of them this round so far. And usually when I have problems hitting perfect shots, it is in the opening round. I don't know why. It just seems to happen that way. Wow, that was a very interesting shot over the tree. That could have turned out really bad. All right. So let's go ahead and put this one in for our birdie and win the hole. Make sure that I'm on my Wi-Fi, which I am. All right. So moving on to hole number 4 now. It's going to be an extra mile and a big dog on this shot. And this is a tough hole, especially with lower level clubs. The drive can be kind of tricky, and the second shot with the big dog is definitely going to be tricky if we cannot go with the rough bump. Because of the fact that we have no ball guide, we kind of just have to wing our spin measurements a little bit. We will also change the ball once we get into the hole to a quasar. This could be a hole to pull out a Titan ball, if you have a Titan ball. We do have some Titan balls, but we will not use them on this round. We may use them on the weekend round. So we're just going to stick with the quasar for now. Full top spin with our level clubs is what we're going to go. And we're trying to get the hop right about there. Okay, that's what we want. Hop right in there. So 3. I'm probably about right there. And we hit that grate to the left. That may cost us. We'll have to wait and see. And it does cost us a little bit. It does completely take away the chance at the rough bump. But we still will have the skip shot with the big dog. Now I'm preparing for our skip shot with the big dog. I normally like to go 3 bars of topspin. Usually when I'm using a sniper or a hammerhead, something like that. But with the big dog, I think the trajectory of the second bounce is a little bit higher. So we're only going to go with 2 bars of topspin, and we will go with full left spin and about a half a ball of left curl in this next shot. So that's going to be the plans for our second shot. It is always good to look ahead to what you're going to do on your shot while your other player is taking his, so that you're not caught just scrambling and trying to figure things out. Especially if you are using a wind chart to figure out wind adjustments. You don't want to be doing all those things at the same time. So having it fresh in your mind is a good idea. So 2 top, 4.5 left, 1 half ball curl. Okay, so we're going to land our shot right about here. Full left, 2 top. Okay, and 3, and the adjustment is going to be 1.2 rings. And we're going to go half a ball curl, which is about right there. And we hit that one perfect, so hopefully this 2 bars of topspin doesn't hurt us. And it doesn't. And we land safely on the green, and that ball will roll back down the hill towards the hole. And that's how you do the skip shot with a very low level big dog. All right. As you see, it did have some speed on it, And if I had gone 3 rings of topspin, definitely would have gone through the green and onto the other side in the rough, probably the sand. So we definitely made the right decision on the 2 bars of topspin instead of the 3. So we will put that one in for the easy birdie, and a birdie on this hole is definitely acceptable. But I would not be surprised to see some people getting a par on this hole, especially in lower rookie leagues. So let's see what Trebar does. And slice to the right, that's not going to work. So we will win the hole, and we will be moving on to hole number 5, which is a par 3. And this par 3 is going to be tricky for us, since with the clubs that we do have. Normally, this is a pretty easy curl shot, but with the clubs we have without as much curl, this will make it a little bit trickier. We will be going with a Katana ball and a Saturn for this next shot on hole number 5. And he sinks the shot right there, so that means we're going to a shootout. Normally I would probably just forfeit these shootouts, but I don't know if you all saw or not, but I don't really have a whole lot of dough on this account. So I definitely cannot just give away money. Oh, and it is going to be, okay, it is going to be the next hole, so that's kind of handy. So we get to practice it again. If I was him, I would draw my shot back and use his Goliath with the full left spin. He's going to go for the rough bump, and he did not adjust at all. So my prediction is if he hits a perfect, he's going to roll. Well, he hit left, so I don't know. We'll see what happens now. Still went through the green. He kind of probably helped save himself a little bit on that shot by hitting great left, because he did not adjust for his shot at all. All right, so let's see if we can get this to work. We're going to go full left 2 backspin. So full left, 2 backspin. And now we're going to adjust for the wind. 4.5 is right about 4.5 is right about 1.3. We're going to adjust a little bit over 1 ring. And full curl. And we'll hit that one perfect. So that one should be pretty good. Yeah. That's what we're looking for right there. So hopefully we can repeat that same shot on when we play the hole for realsies coming up. So -5 after 4. We're doing what we should be doing so far. Nothing extra and spectacular. And with a low-level count like this, I would encourage you to go for more of the safe shots and not try anything crazy, because that is when you will get yourself in trouble, because you do not have certain clubs to help bail you out. So this time we're going to be using the Katana ball, so we will have a little bit extra left side spin. And a little bit more side spin may have got us in the hole actually on that last shot. So we're going to try to replicate that shot with a little bit more left side spin after Gal goes. 2 backspin, full left side spin, and full curl with the Katana ball. We're going to go with that. And you know, the way to approach this hole for a long period of time has always been the rough bump. But I don't know. It's gotten kind of a inconsistent shot here recently. I'm not sure if they've made some changes or what. But you know, any kind of misslip can end up in stuff like that right there that guy just did. And he's gonna have a pretty long putt to save the birdie. So let's see if we can get it here. We got to change our balls real quick here. Swap ball, Katana. And we got the orange there. Full left and 2 backspin. Okay, so we like that. And 4.4 is a little bit over 1 ring again. Hit great to the right. If we're going to hit great anywhere, to the right is probably the better place to do it. And I don't know, that was weird. So we're going to have to chip that one in. I think it was a little bit to do with the headwind this time. We had more of a tailwind in the shootout before, so we had the headwind this time, and that did help stop the ball a little bit, so we do need to make a little bit of an adjustment there. And really nice putt right there for a birdie. And we need to make this putt right here. I mean, this chip right here. This is an important chip. Lined it up right and drilled it right into the pin for the birdie. So happy with that. Not happy with the drive. I'm going to have to try to figure out what to do differently there. Possibly not as much curl. Maybe not as much left spin. Maybe too much left spin. I think the spin might be where I need to change up. I'm going to go 1 or 2 bars left of spin next time we play that shot. And I'm not sure how we're going to play this shot right here. I think we're just going to play it right up here. And hopefully that's enough to stop it. I don't know if it's going to be enough to stop it. I don't know if it's going to be enough to stop it. We'll see. This is just complete guessing on this shot, because this is not the shot I would take with this hole. Okay. Actually, not too bad of a shot. I did go full backspin, so if I only went 1 bar of adjustment for backspin on that shot, it probably would have actually been pretty good. Something to consider and think about for a low-level rookie account on this hole. But we do have a few holes before we have to worry about that. And we are going to be moving on to hole number 6, which is going to be extra mile and a big dog hole. And this should be interesting to see how this one works. I'm going to predict it rolls through the green. If he hits it perfect. Hit it great to the right. But yeah, that ball would definitely roll through the green if he had hit it perfect. All right, so we're moving on to our next hole. Hole number 6. So let's just go check our clubs real quick. All right, clubs look good. I'll put the quasar in here. And get started. We are going to the left side. You can possibly go to the right side on this hole. I don't think with my clubs that second shot would be a very easy shot from the right side. But if you do have a little bit higher level clubs and you can get your ball, you know, fairly down the fairway, you could give it a try. You're going to have to use a good amount of left curl and try to curl that ball up there below that far right bunker. And my opponent here, Stephanie, Level 7 extra mile, Titan ball. No reason why Stephanie shouldn't be blasting this thing to the next fairway. Wow. And that is something you will not see me doing with the clubs I have. So good luck to Miss Stephanie on her tournament and on the weekend. Hopefully she gets her gold medal. So we're going with full top and one left here. .7 is going to land about one ring up. So the ball's going to land about right there, which is perfect. That should give me the third hop into the third fairway. So we just play a regular power shot. No need to overpower. So we should have one bounce, a second bounce, and then into the third fairway. Perfect. So that's played pretty much how I want to play it. And that will set me up for my second shot. We're going to go 3.5 bars of top spin and 1 bar of left spin. And we are going to trying to aim our shot to the upper left-hand corner of the green to allow for that left to right downward slope to hopefully roll it back to the hole. And that one's coming in hot. Almost. Had a feeling that one was going to come in hot. 3.5 up, 1 left. All right. We're going to play this one with a little bit of overpower. And we hit it perfect. So I like the way this one's looking so far. And are we going to roll? Oh, we just missed it. Very, very pleased with that attempt right there. It came in maybe a little bit too hot. So I have 3.5 bars of topspin on that second shot, and I may tone that down to about 3.25 for the back nine. And then from there, we will have to make a decision whether or not we want to change it in a different direction again. But that's basically how you do it. You stick with your measurements, and then you make adjustments from there. So we leave ourselves with a pretty short little chip here. This shouldn't be anything tough from this angle. Nope, there it is. That's a good eagle right there for us on this account. We did make the birdie on the qualifying. So definitely a good fix right there. So 3.25 on the top spin next time for that hole. And there was one other hole where I said I was going to make a change at. I don't know where it went, which one it was. We'll have to go back and listen. Okay, it was hole 5. We're going to go full. We're going to go full left. We're going to do -1. And that left spin. All right. So moving on to hole number 7 after this shootout here. And you see everybody's taking that shot, and everybody's ending up in about the same location. So we got 4.4 miles per hour, which is, we're going to go 1.5 rings of adjustment. And see if we can get it close to the pin here. And we hit it perfect with a little bit of lag right there, but we still hit it perfect. And same thing we did on the last hole. So what we're going to do is we're going to back off on the we're actually going to back off a little bit on the backspin to about we're going to go for 1.5 backspin next time with that shot and see if that makes any changes. Alright, so moving on, hole number 7. Par 3. And what did I say I was going to do? We're going to go with the rough bump with the big dog. So we're just going to go straight into it. And this is, you know, we tried it once in the shootout and it worked pretty good. So we're going to try it again here and see how it works. We did go 2 backspin on the shootout. We're going to go with 1 backspin this time. And hopefully it works good. We will go with the navigator ball. And no, we will not. We will go with the quasar. Alright, so quasar 3.6 is, we're going to go about 1 ring. Hit it great left, so that one may punish us. Or not. Dot ball. We'll definitely take that shot on this hole with these clubs. Pretty close shot to the hole there. I feel like I have a chance at the ace on that hole. Going with that shot. And got to go with the quasar ball. If you did notice, I switched to a navigator. I did not have the power because the navigator does not have the extra power. It actually has wind resistance. And a quasar ball does not have the wind resistance and has the power. So it did afford me a few extra yards, which is what I need on that shot. So big dog, quasar, 1 backspin, and then try to aim your shot. That's a good shot right there from my opponent. Very nice shot from my opponent right there. So we dropped the birdie. Dropping the birdie on this hole with low-level clubs is a good thing. There will be a lot of pars in this hole, in rookie and in higher leagues, higher tournaments. So if Jody gets her shot here, we're going to go to our shootout. And then we're going to move to hole number 8, which is going to be extra mile and Viper. I might use the quarterback here on this next shot. Oh, here we go, this hole again. Alright, so let's see if we can do something different here. I'm going to go 1 bar of backspin this time. 3.2, we're just going to go about a ring. And we hit a perfect shot right there, so we're going to see if the adjustments help. No. I mean, we're still close, and we're still on the edge for an easy birdie chip, so I don't know that we're going to stress too much over that shot. I guess the next best thing I can do is try to move that shot up the edge of the rough line a little bit farther to give myself a little bit more room on that fairway around the corner. So that's probably going to be the next step in trying to figure that shot out with these clubs. If you have an upper level sniper, you know, in pro and expert, it's an easy shot to make. I mean, you're going to get close to an ace almost every time. But here with these lower level clubs, a little bit tougher of a shot. And that right there is not a bad shot. He's going to win the shootout and leaves himself a decent looking par. So good luck to Jody. And let's switch out our clubs here. We're going to the Viper here for this shot. And I do want to look at the quarterback here. I think the quarterback would have enough distance to do this shot, but not 100% sure. Yeah, we're going to go with the quarterback here on this shot, actually. I normally go with the extra mile, but we're going to try something out here. We do have a pin chest. Let's see what we get. Just what I've always wanted, some Junglist cards. And then we got a Titan Ball. So I tell you what, we're going to use that Titan Ball. We're going to start with the Quasar first and see if it gives me the distance to try to make this shot. I may regret this just because of the level of the quarterback. But what I want to do is I want to get to the right fairway, about midway into the right fairway, and hopefully leave myself a second shot with my Viper on the rough bump. My Thorn is such a low level that I will not have the required backspin to make a backspin shot. And the amount of green there is to work with is not really enough to land it and then roll it into the green, into the cup. So I think the rough bump is my best chance at the eagle on this shot. So he's got extra mile 5. I'm pretty sure my quarterback's going to be able to get up into that little area fairly easily. Wait and see. It's 100% accurate, so that's always a good thing. You can always miss on your drive and still be fine. And it looks like my opponent's going to go to the left side, and I don't think that's going to work for him. Stop, stop, stop. Nope. Dangerous shot. He's got to put a little bit of left curl on that shot. Got to put a little bit of left curl. All right, so let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, we got plenty. So that's what we're going to do. We kind of want to curl this. We're going to put it right here, and then we're going to curl it up into this zone right there. We hit it great right, but that's okay. Like I said, accurate club. Alright, so from right there, I'm hoping I'm not going to be in between clubs with my Saturn, and I will be using my Viper, but we'll have to wait and see. In qualifying, I was a little bit farther to the left, mid-center left of that fairway, and I still made a really good shot with the Viper. But it was at a point where I couldn't really get a great aim on the hole. So hopefully I'm not going to have that issue this time, and I'm going to have a chance to actually, give myself a very legit shot at getting the shot in there. Definitely don't want to leave yourself in the rough on this hole, whatever you do. All right, so we're going to see really quickly right here. And looks like we're going to be fine. So we're going to go with that shot right there. 2.7 at min is just a ring. Hit it great left. So our shot's probably going to be a little bit off. Yeah. If we hit that one perfect, I don't know that it would have gone into the hole. It would have been pretty close, probably right on the edge. But I definitely like that shot, and I like the shot with the quarterback laying it up short and leaving myself a Viper shot. Definitely went as I planned it to go. So we're definitely going to pencil that one in as the shot for this hole. So we just want to make sure we get the birdie on this hole and give ourselves a chance at the eagle in this lower level rookie account. Sometimes knowing your limitations is like one of the best skills you can have. It's good to dream of the shots that you can make, but if you don't have the clubs to make those dreams come true, they're just going to end in a nightmare for you. So sometimes knowing your clubs and knowing the distances they have, and thinking realistically can help, be the determining factor in a -10 and a -12 on rookie. Because rookie is more about making the shots correctly and getting what you're supposed to get on the hole, and not as much about posting those crazy numbers. If you're playing in a real rookie tournament, that's how it's going to be. As you get up into rookie 3, or if you're playing rookie in one of the upper level leagues like pro or expert, then you're going to start seeing people with really good clubs just playing on short courses and posting like -28s and 30s. But we shouldn't see that here. Let's look at the scorecard real quick. Top 10 right now. Okay, number 1 is Greg at -25. Really good score right there. But Greg is a lifelong rookie with 385 million coins, probably very good clubs, and Greg has played in pro tournaments. So that means he's relegated himself down. So, yeah. Anyways. The second person is Dustin, -19. I'm gonna bet that Dustin has not played a lot of rookie, or is freshly new. All right, 897 games, 585 trophies. He's played in 3 tournaments, so he's probably got better clubs than us. He's got 2 million in earnings. So that you can look at standings really quickly and pretty much know, from a score, if the person is sandbagging or not. So for this next shot, we're going to go with the extra mile. And for my second shot, I'm actually going to go with the Viper. I'm not going to be trying to make the jump with this account and these clubs. At least not here on qualifying. What we're going to try to do is use the Viper and get as close to the edge as possible. And possibly give our Thorn a chance. Our Thorn does have 80 backspin, and we could have a chance with it. Our Saturn has 45 backspin, so I would really like to get within Thorn range for this next shot. So extra mile for the drive, and then Viper and its accuracy and ball guide for the second shot to try to get up there around that edge. And we're going with the Quasar for our ball. Full top spin, full right spin is going to be our spin for the drive. And we're going up against 2495 rating. I get to go first. All right, so full top, full right. We do want to try to hug the right-hand edge of this fairway, but we don't want to risk anything stupid. So I'm going to play it right about there, lined up with about this edge right here. Okay. And 3.7 at max is basically about 1.2 rings. And it grates to the right, but we're going to be okay because we did leave ourselves a little bit of room on the shot. And I guess I'm wrong. But it doesn't so much matter as much because we're not going for the skip shot. If we were going to try the skip shot, we definitely would probably not be able to try the skip shot anymore. But seeing as we weren't even going to try it, that hitting rough does not matter for us. Now with extra mile 6, he's going to be able to hit and probably bumps himself to that right fairway. Let's see what he does. As long as he hits a perfect shot right here, he should be in pretty good position. And I'm okay with that because I'm hoping he can get there and then on his second shot, hit an albatross. Alright, so we're going to try something here. 2.8, that's going to be one more ring. So we're going to get to about right there. Alright, so we're going to try something. We hit it perfect, so I mean, we're going to give ourselves a chance right here. If we roll, and we didn't roll, a little bit more top spin and a little bit more left curl is going to be needed for me to make that shot with the clubs that I have. But I would say that that shot right there out of the rough is going to be, I might have a better chance of making the eagle with that shot than I would with a thorn from the left with barely any ball guide and not a whole lot of backspin. Because that thorn shot, I'm not going to be able to backspin it back into the hole with the backspin that I had. So we're hoping here that this guy can put it in for the albatross. I'm hoping he doesn't go too far, though. You hit it perfect. And hit it. Get in the hole. No. But good shot. He's going to get his eagle. So that guarantees us our birdie, which I'm good with. And we do have a chance here to chip this one in. So we're just going to basically say this is minimum range. We are going to put some backspin on this shot. And bring it up here next to the hole. Okay. So 3.2 with the machete is basically no movement. We just need to hit a perfect. And we do hit a perfect. Get in the hole. Boom! That's what I'm talking about. That is why we try shots like the Viper shot. To give ourselves a very legitimate chance at the eagle with a baby bag. That was cool. That was cool. So we have another guy here that played in pro and relegated back down into rookie, which is quite sad. But it happens. Definitely satisfied with that right there. And I think that is going to be the shot I will be taking for the rest of the tournament on 9. Alright, so what we did here is we normally set up about right there. We're going to set up a little bit farther up the fairway this time. .8 is almost 2 rings. Oh, it'd be nice to beat this guy. It would be nice to beat this guy. Get over there. Oh, yeah. We might just beat this pro sandbagger. Let's see what he's going to do. I mean, 1,197 games, but he does have a 111 million coins earned. Level 9 backbone. Wow. This guy's probably got a pretty nice looking sniper. He should be using his sniper here on this hole. He could even use his guardian. Yeah. It's a good choice there. He's going to run out of time. He's going to have to make some quick movements here. If he hits a perfect, he might beat us. Hits great left, no. Nope. Good try. Good luck, buddy. I hope you can get your gold. So anyways, that's the front 9. It went pretty good, I would say so. We got the eagle on 9, which, you know, when we first started that hole, I had all about almost giving up. That shot that I made with the Viper may have been even better with the big dog. Let's go check that out. Because if the big dog has more curl, that means I can get the ball farther to the left. So let's go look at that real quick here and see what we have. If we had taken the big dog, less accuracy, but more topspin and more left curl. So yes, we will be taking the big dog on 9 because with the big dog we can get the ball a lot closer up to the green, maybe even on the fairway fringe, or even maybe on the green with that curl shot. So I think that's going to be the route we're going to go with. So we're going to go back to the menu, and that's going to be the front 9 of my opening round. And I do plan on doing the back 9 tomorrow and posting it on my YouTube channel. So thank you all for those that have tuned in to watch this recorded stream. And good luck to you all on your rookie rounds or pro expert rounds. Have a good day.